Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-Ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the SMU Mustangs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week. The Duke David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So SMU's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Moore. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Blue Devils offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys who are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. It's a draw. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Blue Devils are flying down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Bates. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Trying to move them on the counter. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Stone. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Hudson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. A new set of downs after the completion. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pocket starts to collapse. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. 2nd and 10 here. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind. And here comes 2nd and 13. They go to the draw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Tackled after picking up the first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back was one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on second down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Using his feet. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Leaves it with the back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Might as well stick with him. Jukes his way for more. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. The official says no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Now they'll try the right side. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Mustangs will snap it on. Dropping back, it's Stone. He makes the connection. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll give it to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Mustangs have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU! Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Astronauts.
On the run, it's Moore.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. The give out of the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Stone. Quick strike complete. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punt.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Harvey. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
That's caught. It's Moore. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Stone. And the ball is picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
All the bounces going the kicker's way right here. That was just at about the extent of his distance for a field goal, and the crossbar helped him out, putting 3 up on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 30. And now on first down after converting with the run. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking left. Got his man downfield. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Stone. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. 3rd and short, and I guess really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed on the outside, it's Smith.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Mustangs!
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Here's the return from inside his 10. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
The Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. He's got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Running it back, it's Smith. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Unloads quickly. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st down here for the offense. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He'll pull it on the read. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He'll run it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Snares it outside. It's Maryland. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Just had a solid... first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Handoff to the lone back. Fights off a defender. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
At the 26-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw it again. Unloads to the right. Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 40, the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Return goes out of bounds.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Got his man out of the backfield. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
A strike downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. It's Stone. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
First down for the
From the gun. Give on the inside. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Bowling Green. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up. That last one, they need 8 on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
A nice job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job. Stopped the play for no gain.
Pulls it in. It's Harvey. Oh, they knock it free. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
It's complete. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mustangs. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Here's the handoff. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Touch pass on the run. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. To throw, it's Murphy. He finds his man. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those spots. And he picks up the first down. And the Blue Devils are marching down the field. To the air on first down. They're trying to get to it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They have it at the 43. Third decision on fourth down. Oh, he makes the catch. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes a grab enough for the first. The ball squirts free. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the first down marker. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that threat.
Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Tackled, but he has a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Leaves it with the running back. And the Blue Devils get enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
On the move, it's Bates. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke!
fascinating to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Good enough for a first down.
The give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made after the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Mustangs will punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because he had way too much time to throw.
It'll be a draw. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Makes his connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, and they're going to win this game.
Got a man, it's Harvey. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Blue Devils had it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's reeled in. It's Harvey.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Blue Devils are on the move. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Grabs it in the middle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest. It makes them realize they got to play the run, too. Great play call.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. In the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
The sure hands, it's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Back to pass, it's Murphy. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And they want this defense spread out across the width of the field, 5 wide on 2nd and goal. They're going to throw it again. He got it! And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud. They're up by 15 over Southern Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the return, it's Moore. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Portis, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Hurricanes will get us underway. Kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Duke's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he is. Let me tell you. Wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring. Woo! Son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you, catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be real careful trying to cover that dude.
Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And to keep this opening drive. Need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. So Miami's offense will go to work for the first time today. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that quarterback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Wants to throw. It's Ward. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Canes will send out the punt unit. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll bring it back. It's Moore. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And Duke has the ball. go on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Bud.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of... First down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Blue Devils have this offense rolling. Using his legs, it's Bates. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. On first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll try it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
The short hands, it's Harvey. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Firing to the right, complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning this one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Duke!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Big-time emotion and energy, regardless the records, when Georgia and Florida settle their scores. And, guys, here is the very latest. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll go right back to him. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Martinez. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Moore. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the Duke offense heads back out on. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game. Chunks like this, not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Looking for space, it's Boyd. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chain. Type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They're bringing heat. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. The Blue Devils